Coach, when you're going up against teams that don't match up to you from a talent standpoint, what are you looking at as far as you ball game, typically game this weekend, besides winning?
I think that question is very presumptuous. You haven't seen our team more than so what makes you say they don't match up with us? I disagree. They're a very talented team. You know, I think what happens a lot these days is that we've been stuck on this group of teams are high majors, this group of teams are mid majors, this group of teams are low. But the reality, the difference in talent a lot of times is very small. So, you know, we're not going into looking at it quite as you pose the question. You know, we have 5 freshmen out there. And so, personally, I wish we had another 2 or 3 weeks before the season started. Just because so much teaching that's going on. We have a group that's going to contribute, that's going to be out there for several lot to work.
Obviously, the outside expectations for your freshman class are extremely high. What are your expectations for them? What are you expecting? How do you expect them to grow and want them to grow throughout the course of the season?
The internal expectations are high also. You know, with the freshmen, they're a group that's you know, a couple of months ago playing high school ball, and so, but they're a talented group. They learn fast. You know, they're willing pupils, and they're trying to understand and grasp and lean on the upperclassmen that are here. You know, but they're going to have to grow fast. There's no other way about it. There's no other way to put it. You know, they bring some things that this team needs, so they all have to grow fast.
How special a talent is Kobe? He's probably going to receive a lot of work here as a freshman. What do you see when you see him on the court? Does it remind you of anybody, anything like that?
No, not yet. Not yet. You know, he works hard. He's extremely athletic. He can make a shot. You know, I think he can be a matchup problem because he can do so many different things at this point. But it's going to be a growth process. I mean, there is an adjustment between high school and college, and he's much like the rest of them going through that process right now.
Preseason accolades can, I guess, could present some pressure to players who aren't there in the preseason conference. But how do you see him kind of dealing with the early praise and handling that as he matures in his junior year?
You know, I think he's earned that. And I don't think he's going to have a problem dealing with it. We're going to need a lot from him. I think the world is going to see different dynamics, different aspects of his game, whereas in the past he's just been score. You're going to see, now he's still going to have to score. Don't get me wrong, but you're going to see him as a facilitator. He's gotten himself in very good physical condition, and hopefully that'll be an asset at the defensive end. I think you're going to see more aspects of his game than you've seen in the past.
Sure. Josh came up here and was speaking with us a little while ago about kind of the regrets of not being a part of what you guys did last year by and large. What have you seen this year, the work he's put in the offseason, and obviously what he does to this team when he's on the court?
Well, he has put in work. He's worked extremely hard. When he's on the court, we are a different team. There's a low post presence that must be dealt with, which then opens up other things. Now, standing here at this point last year, I said the exact same thing. And so, you know, jury's still out. We'll see how he continues to progress both on and off the court.
Villanova, a lot of preseason praise. Do you want your guys to say those praise clippings and feel like that and fire them up?
Well, in this day and age, you can't hide anything from him. So, you know, and much like I said about Devontae and Player of the Year, Villanova's earned that. Villanova's earned that. They were one of the better teams in the country last year that I don't think enough people around the country were talking about. And, you know, they returned the core group from that. And so they are going to be one of the better teams in the country this year.
Thanks, Coach.